Greetings to all my viewers. If you're watching me for the very first time, welcome to my channel. I am Doreen, also known as Bolingo. Bolingo just means love. It's a name that my uncle gave me when I was very young. Now, today I bring you a story from Nigeria. And this story is of a young, beautiful girl at her prime who met her death at her prime. And this young girl's name is Oluwabamiche. Oluwabamiche, all the way from Nigeria. Now, Saturday, the 26th of February, may just have been an ordinary day for most of us, for some of us, for many of us. It was just like any other Saturday. But for this beautiful young girl, this is the day that she met with her death. This is a day that she met with the killer, the person that ended her life. Now, Oluwabamiche was a fashion designer, 22 years old, from Nigeria. And the day that she met with this unfortunate event that ended up her life, she was coming from visiting her sister. Most of her weekends, she would spend them with her sister, who was living in, or who lives in Ota. And so this night, on the 26th of February, being a young girl, I'm sure she was brave enough to say, "I'll just get on the bus." Like most of our children would think, most of our girl or boy children would think that on a day like this, it's not very late at night, it's around 7. She went on this bus. Apparently it was around 8 when she got on the bus. And this bus was from Lagos going via this place where she was at in Ota, and it was gonna go via Aja, and then it will end up in Oshodi. And I think Oshodi is a place where she was staying with her mom. So can you imagine, at this age of 22, this young, beautiful fashion designer, I'm sure she has plans, for her life ahead. She may have been dating. Nobody speaks about that part of her life. But a girl her age and the way she was so beautiful, probably there should have been a guy that was interested in her. But unfortunately, she made her demise on this day, on the 26th of February, the year 2022. Now, the question we should be asking ourselves is, are our children safe? Is your child safe? Because it is not about what kind of transportation are they on. It is not about which kind of area are they in. It's like the world has just turned around. So much evil is going on. And for Oluwabamiche, when she got on this bus, I'm sure it was just another day on her using public transport. And when she saw the driver, I'm sure she was not even suspicious of anything until when she sat down in the bus. And we are told that as the late Oluwabamiche sat in the bus, she realized that something is not right. She realized that in the bus, there are 3 males, 1 female who was right at the back of the bus, and then her, another female, making it like 2 females against 3 guys, or maybe with the driver, 4 guys. But there was something, her spirit man could tell her that there's something that is not right in this bus. So we are told Oluwabamiche sent a message to her friend, like a WhatsApp, a voice note. And she was saying to her friend, "You know what? I don't like what is going on in this bus. I don't think I'm safe. The driver has been saying that he likes me, but also he's like asking so many details about me. So I don't feel safe, friend." And she like sent those voice notes. Those voice notes. Little did anyone know that that would be the last voice note that she would send. What followed was a gruesome event, a gruesome rape and a gruesome murder that took place, whether it was on that bus or outside of that bus. Nobody knows but Oluwabamishe and this driver by the name of Nice Andrew Omini. What is the surname? Oh, his surname is a little bit difficult to pronounce. So his name is Nice to begin with. How can you be so evil and your name begins with Nice? His name is Nice Andrew Ominini Koron. Ominini Koron. That is the name of the BRT driver from the BRT bus. Now when you're here in South Africa, we've got what we call Arieng buses, Tshwane buses, the public government buses, whereby when you get into those kind of buses, you feel like that is the safest place you could be in comparison maybe to a taxi or what you call a combi in other parts of Africa. But here is this young girl in this bus. I don't know what happened to the other passengers, what this guy did, but we can have a vague idea of what he may have done. It would seem other people may have gotten off this bus because now there are testimonies coming forward. There's a new victim that has come forward, and this new victim is telling a story of this same Nice Andrew Ominini Koron, the BRT bus driver, driving this bus number, is it 54270? This bus number, the horror, never mind the bus number, but this Andrew, Nice Andrew Ominini Koron, another lady has come forward. She's even come forward with evidence of her torn clothes, and she has come forward with she has come forward with what you call evidence of a bank statement whereby an amount of 3,000 naira was paid to her account. Now, when she gives an account of what happened to her, it was on the 21st of November, 2021, 25th, I beg your pardon, 25th of November, 2021. And so this lady, she got onto this bus. She was coming from, what place was she coming from? From Aja. Yes, and it was around 8 p.m. She was coming from Aja, and she was going to a bus that was going to take her to Jakade. Or Jakate, at Jakade. So she got on the bus going to Jakade. Same driver, Mr. Nice. But really, he should be called Evo Andrew Ominini Koron. So she get on this bus, and she says her account is that this man, this bus driver, took her to, he drove for a while, but then he stopped at a place that was so secluded, and he proceeded to call her forward. He says, no, come and sit in front, because you are like the only passenger left. And so she obliged, she went and sat in front, and then he started making advances at her. But before doing so, he popped a pill, and so she thought, he's sick, probably he just wants to take his medication before we can proceed with the journey. Little did she know what was about to happen. And so this man proceeded to forcefully take this lady. When she was refusing, he forced her to the back of the bus, and he proceeded to rape this young woman in the bus, in the back seat of the bus. And after everything was done, he was reluctant to take her to the next place where she would get another bus to get to where she was going, to Jakade. But I'm sure it was late by then. She was upset and she was embarrassed. She was feeling ashamed. She didn't think that anyone would actually believe her of what had transpired in the bus. And so she kept quiet about it until she heard that the body of the late Oluwabimishe has been found at Ibuti Iro. Her body was found there, and then she was like, wait a minute, I know this face. I know this guy. And so she went and reported to the police, and she gives an account of how after he had raped her, he then told her, after violating her, he then told her, you need to get medication for pain. I don't know how gruesome this event was, but he even felt that he needs for her to go and buy Panadol, as if Panadol can make a rape incident disappear from a woman's mind. But so that's what he did. And he said to her, so I want to send you money. And she was reluctant at first, but then she decided, you know what, let me just oblige and allow him to send me the money. And this is now the evidence that is being used in court, because it shows where the money was coming from, the account where the money was coming from. And so this man is going to be put behind bars, and we'll be doing a follow-up on the story. So do subscribe to my channel so that you can hear updates concerning this story all the way from Nigeria. Thank you for watching.